Hello my YouTube friend, this is Non-Mechanic here, and what you see next to me is a 2008 Dodge Charger with a 2.7 engine. This car has a couple of codes, but one of the codes I'm going to be focusing on today is code P0304 cylinder 4 misfire detected. Now let me just give you a quick history about this car. This car 2 months ago was taken to a shop and they charged the owner of this car $750 to do the ignition coil. They say that the ignition coil is supposed to be the original ones, and also for the Viper detection pump. So for all that they charge us $750. And guess what codes I have? These are the codes that I have for in this problem with this car, the one that they're supposed to have fixed. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be diagnosing the 4th cylinder misfire. Now, what you're going to need for this car is, for this project, what you're going to need is a spark plug tester. We're going to check the spark plug to make sure that the spark plug is good and it's not causing the misfire. Also, you're going to need an ignition coil tester. I have a little spark plug look-alike here with this little thing here. They make other stuff, but this is what I have. This has been with me for 3 years. It has not let me wrong. Also, you're going to need a screwdriver. In case we got to remove the spark plug, we're going to need a spark plug socket. I have the magnetic one. You're going to need a 10mm socket, a long extension, maybe not a long extension, but that's what I'm going to be using, and a 3/8 ratchet, that's what I'm going to be using. Now, let me just show you where these spark plugs are at, and these coils. Now, I'm in the passenger side. So in the passenger side, we have cylinder number 2. The middle one is number 4. That's the one we're going to be focusing on. And then you have cylinder number 6. And then in that side you have number 1, number 3, and number 6. And number 5. 1, 3, and 5. 2, 4, and 6. So the first thing we're going to do with this, we're going to remove this duct tape out of here. But I did show the owner because when this car came back, they glued the sensor in here. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this sensor right here has been glued together. So there's no way for me to remove it unless I break it, because I think that's what they did. They broke it and they glued it together. So I have to do things a little different on this job to make sure that I take this duct tape out of here and I don't break that. But I did show the owner of the car, for she can see what happened. You can see they put the glue over here. They put glue all over the place when they did this job. So, like I said, what we're going to do is remove this first. We're going to remove it. And all you need is a screwdriver. We're going to loosen it up. You have one here also. You're going to loosen that one up. Now you're not going to have this problem. You could just disconnect the sensor and get it out. In this situation I can't. But you see these holes here? All I'm going to do is pick it up and push it to the side. Now I'm going to remove this, being very, very careful that doesn't rip. Now all you have to do is just push it back. And then push this way and then just push it to the side. So now, here goes right here on number 4, right in here. So here goes our number 4 spark plug and ignition coil right here. Now, you got a wire harness here. Usually what you can do is just has a little press on that you can press on and pull it, but this one doesn't have it, so all you gotta do is just pull it And that's it. Now you have a bolt right here, and that's a 10 millimeters. Right in here. So we're going to remove it. There it goes. Now to remove the coil, all you have to do is pick it up. And there it goes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look. Look. They try to glue it together. Look. Look at this. That's glue. So they broke it and they try to glue it together. I wonder why this car is shaking and has a 4-cylinder misfire. They try to glue this together. Oh my God. I'm afraid to even look in there now. I already found my problem. It's the coil. The same glue they used over here, they used it here. Oh my God. Watch when I tell the owner of this car. Let me get something to look in there. Oh my God. I'm afraid to look in there. I really am. I really am. Well, it looks good in there. It looks good in there. Oh my God, they try to glue it. Why not just give her a new coil? Oh my God. Give me I'll be right back. Let me go and get a coil in before it gets late to me. I'll be right back. So I'm back. Nobody else had the coil but AutoZone, so I had to get one from AutoZone. But to my surprise, this is the old one that is they glued together, and this is the new one I got from AutoZone. They say they replaced it with original coils, but these two right here look just alike. They look like twins. So I think they just got them from AutoZone, and they charged all that money, $750 for this job, and they did a sloppy job. They glued this thing together. I cannot believe it. So let's just put this one back, and just to see, I'm gonna remove this one also. I'm hoping that that one is not glue. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the coil you got where the screw goes at, and all you're gonna do is push it in. People are using grease. I don't have none, and all you have to do is just push it down. Make sure it goes down. Take the screw. You're going to put it in there hand tight. You take your 10 millimeter socket. Remember, you don't want to go too hard because that's plastic there. There, and then make sure it's down. Put the wire harness in. Make sure you hear it click. It's click. Now, just for let's remove this one. Let's see if this one is glued together. So once again, all you gotta do is press here. And remember, and this one is number 2. We just replaced number 4. But I just want to see how this number 2 is. Boy, even though I don't have a Misfire number 2, but I have to see what people are capable of doing to customers. Okay, so this one, for 2 months, I don't think they replaced this. Look at this. Even the coil here is all ripped here. Look at this. See that? These are not new at all. I don't know what they did, but these are not new. These are not 2 months old. All right, so they just put this back. That one looks good. Just the little cracks in the bottom. I don't think she wants to spend all that money again replacing all these coils. So do the same thing. Screw it in and just put the wire harness. Make sure you tie this up and just push it down. Okay, now that we have put all this together, let's put the tube back. Don't forget, we gotta be careful because they also glue this. As you can see, they glued it right there. So you want to be careful pushing it in. Push that one in first. And then take this one, push it back. Push it back. And then you just want to make sure it goes in. Don't forget this hose here. Put it here. Take the screwdriver. Make sure you tighten them. This car's gonna run much better. Screw that one in also. And you have replaced and diagnosed an ignition coil on a 2008 Dodge Charger. So once again, this is Non-Mechanic. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below or contact me on nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. That is nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. And remember, if Non-Mechanic can do it, you can do it. Later.